Hi guys, Nick the Roaming Intuitive here with part 2 of your horoscopes for this Easter weekend. So if you are not listed on this one, go to part 1 to get the horoscopes. We're actually now going to be reading for the sign of Cancer. So what do we have for you this Easter weekend, Cancer? You have the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. Yeah, lucky rabbit's foot is what I'm hearing with that one. I love the colours in this one too. So this is actually a really great time, and it's got actually an autumn leaf on his back. Then it's autumn here at the moment, which that's interesting. But really, with this one, I'm getting for you about being grounded, very much about getting grounded. There's really earthy colours in this one at the moment. So I don't know if you've sort of being that you can be quite emotional at times, and I mean that in the nicest possible way. I have a Cancer rising in my chart. Just getting more grounded in those times when you're feeling a lot of emotion coming over you. There's been a lot of energetic stuff going on. We've just had the lunar eclipse. We soon will, on the 8th of April, we'll be having the solar eclipse. We've got a Mercury retrograde starting on the 1st of April. So there's a lot of shit going on, and this is very much about helping you to understand that you need a lot more grounding at this time, to not let your emotions get carried away with you. It might be just, going out in nature. That's a really great way, just stepping in the grass, whatever you can do, even if it's just looking at nature through videos and things like that, if you can't get into nature, just to get that grounded feeling going on. It's a beautiful card for you. So that's for Cancer. Now we go on to the sign of Leo, and that leapt out like a true Leo. I'm just going to grab it because it has literally run away on me here. Oh my goodness. Leo, what have you got? You have the otter spirit. I love that. That's actually in the shape of a heart. Do love that for you. You are never alone. Yeah, and there's actually 2 otters here. I actually love the otter spirit. I love otters in general. They are very nurturing and caring towards one another. But being that they're sort of folded in on each other there, I feel like this is very much about, for you, caring and sharing more love within yourself. I know, like with Leos, they tend to be like they're the king of the jungle, and they tend to shine bright. And I just feel like for some of you, I don't know if you've had some challenges or some situations with people that have actually dulled your light a bit, and it's very much about asking you at this time to just spend some time on yourself and working on internal things that are going on, because you can tend to be like come out big and bold to the external world, but inside there can be some stuff going on that you haven't addressed, and they're really saying this is a great time to now get that sorted. It is a time, this solar eclipse will be very much about removing that which doesn't serve you, because the next day straight after that we go into a new moon, which is to bring things in. So get rid of all that stuff that's just not serving you at the moment, and get ready to bring in all that good stuff, and you can go back into your shiny little vibrant Leo selves. Tap into that fire and energy of yours. Okay, so we're going to go on to the sign of Virgo. What do we have for Virgo today, Spirit? We have the Swan Spirit. I love that for you. It says a time for a deeper dive. Oh, my throat with you is very much shut off. So yeah, very much about digging deep, looking within, just really addressing things in yourself that are sort of holding back. I feel like for some of you really need to speak up your truth, because I'm getting very croaky as soon as I started speaking on your behalf here. And just very much about, like, it's got a lot of blooms, a lot of flowers here, and they're little pinky sort of flowers, which for me is very much about the heart, opening up that heart space. I feel like for some of you it's been shut off. It could have been through, a situation, or somebody has caused you to, I'm hearing, self-doubt. There's a lack of self-love for some of you as well. And this is very much asking you to work on that space and be the beautiful, graceful, do it gracefully, be that beautiful, graceful swan, and just come back out into the world and trust that there is love there for you to be had. Don't allow the past situations and past challenges, I'm going to say, I never think of things as mistakes, that everything is going to be okay. But you just be the beautiful swan that you are, and don't you let anybody tell you any differently. I hope that's helped, Virgo. So Libra, for you, we have, what animal spirit do we have for Libra today? We have the armadillo. So cute. And this says set healthy boundaries. So for some of you, I really get this is about now speaking up and setting those boundaries. Don't allow people to treat you any less. Don't allow anybody to use you up in any sort of situation. I feel like for some of you, very guarded. Like this said, the armadillo has an arm around it, sort of like, and it's sort of blocking anything good from coming in, because there is this being on the defense all the time. Feeling like you're like this, I feel like there's getting this image of like an armored soldier, and just being afraid to let people into your life. It's time to probably remove that armor. I'm not going to say probably, yes, definitely remove that armor, and just put the healthy boundaries into place, and don't feel like you have to be on the defense. If somebody is not treating you right, then that is the sign then to say, hey, stop that. I don't allow that into my space. You may get some resistance, but you keep persisting at that. Do not allow anyone to walk over the top of you, use you as a doormat, or for anything making you feel less than the beautiful soul that you are. But yeah, take that armor off and just set the healthy boundaries yourself, so that while the armor's off, that allows you for other beautiful things and love and all the good stuff in the world to be still allowed to come back into your soul. Because I feel like you're sort of blocking it off at the moment. So I hope that one's helped, Libra. So now we're going on to the sign of Scorpio, and Scorpio has flipped right out. Funny enough, it's a frog spirit, so it hopped straight out of the pack, pardon the pun. Now this one says about clearing the clutter. Now this one very much is about when you are in a cluttered environment, it can very much inhibit your feelings and your thoughts and things, because you feel like you're actually got all this on top of you. By decluttering your space, it's actually quite freeing mentally and emotionally for you. And it not necessarily, for some of you, I feel that it is a physical declutter, but for some of you, it is a mental and emotional declutter. And for some of it, I really feel like it's the way that you actually think about yourself and belittle yourself, pick yourself apart. It's time to get rid of those thoughts out of your mind and those feelings about yourself out of your mind. There's healing to be had here. There's a lot of green, a lot of blue, but it is, I feel like, very much about the way that you speak about yourself, but also for those that are having others do that to you. It's time to say that's not okay. What I also get with this one is when you are speaking down and negative towards yourself, you radiate that out into the universe, and that is what you get in return, and you don't want to be in that space. So time to declutter, whether it be mental, emotional, or physical. Now is the time for you, Scorpio. And okay, so our last one we have is a Sagittarius. So what do we have for Sagittarius today? You have the squirrel spirit. Believe in yourself. I love this squirrel here. This squirrel is somebody's that's collecting all the acorns for the winter. So for some of you, I don't know if you're sort of at the moment, you are, for some of you, I'm getting that you're a hoarder. So it's time to sort of let that go, because that's that cluttering and that's that feeling of lack is what I'm really getting with that one. So it's time to let that go. For some of you, there is abundance to be had by believing in yourself. All these acorns here are very much about, that's sort of like the universe bringing the abundance to you. These are little, I'm going to call them little abundance nuts. They're coming to you only because you believed in yourself, you trusted in the process, and they are there for you to put away in your little nest egg, is what I'm hearing. Could be money, but it also can come in the form of love. It can come in the form of good health. It just depends on what is relevant to you in your life. So only take what resonates with that one, but it's whatever's relevant to you at this time. By believing in yourself, you're going to get more of it, because you're putting out to the universe, once again, I believe that I deserve this. I believe that this can happen for me. And the universe goes, oh, okay, yes, let's do that. That's correct, you do. So it's what you're putting out is what you're getting in return. It's that law of attraction. So I hope that these messages have resonated.